So there's a ton of great games you can play with these pyramids, but my favorite is called Homeworlds. It's an interstellar space battle game in which the pyramids become either star systems or spaceships, and you're trying to destroy each other. It's a very complicated game, though. It's got a bit of a learning curve, so I'm going to be providing little strategy lessons here. Now, there's a way you can get yourself killed in a game of Homeworlds, which I like to call the Bluebird Mistake, and it's kind of a weird nickname for it. So there's a story behind that, and here's what it is, and then here's what the strategy is. So I was in Amsterdam a few years ago when Homeworlds was brand new, and my friend Russell and I, here he is at a coffee shop called the Bulldog, we were playing Homeworlds, and there was this particularly memorable game in which he destroyed me, and we were playing at a coffee shop called the Bluebird. So it happens that I have a photograph of the memorable game in question. Part of what made it memorable was the fact that I had frozen the game with a photograph because the coffee shop was closing, and we reconstituted the game the next day, and my deadly mistake was there in the game the whole time. Now, this is a complicated stage in the game. There's a lot going on here. This particular situation is rather complicated, so I've set up a simpler situation here so that I can show you what the move is really all about. So each of us has our ships pointed away from us. So these are our ships here, and each of us has 4 ships at this point in the game. Each of us has a ship at a system closest to us and at a system 1 hop away from us. But he's ready to destroy me, and unfortunately, it's his turn. So here's what he does. He's going to sacrifice his large yellow ship to get 3 movements. His first one is going to move the medium green into our home world here, and the second one will move the one that's 2 hops away, 1 hop and then 2 hops into your home world as well. Then he's going to call catastrophe, and everything in your system that's green will be destroyed, and unfortunately, that's everything in your system. You've got to be careful not to let yourself have nothing but green in your home world, or nothing but one color, rather, because that leaves you open to being destroyed. You've got to diversify your economy. So let's take a look at what you could have, what you need to pay attention to avoid letting this happen. Is if you're ever in a situation where you've got only one color in your home world, and your opponent has the ability to get enough movement to bring enough ships into your home world to call catastrophe, you can lose everything right there. And since, as I say, that happened one time with the Bluebird, we call that the Bluebird Mistake.